It's 3-0 versus 2-1. A good early season battle as we're underway in Week 4. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The first carry now. This is Johnson. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. You talk about this Bengals defense. They were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Manning hits him in stride. And he will have a Steelers first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. Now a play fake here on first down. He's going deep for Brown. He's got it at the 15. And they're going to have this way down in Cincinnati territory. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 46 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up 1st and goal.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
He'll drop to throw. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. DK Metcalf. His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
You go ahead and get your fake record out of here. Because I got to watch my boys at the club.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Yeah, man, I was going to talk regardless. But hey, I'm just letting it be known. I just want to know this fake record you got. Who you got playing your game? I was going to score regardless. I wasn't worried about that one.
To kick this one away.
Yeah, you ain't locked in. That fake 3-0 record got ghost playing for you. You too grown to be having a ghost play for you. Yeah. Ain't no skick still. The same bun I've been sweeping the last 2 seasons. Come on, yeah, he okay. What? He didn't have nothing to make. Ain't nothing to make. When Cincinnati was already OD.
They'll run with the former LSU Tiger.
Get tackled. We'll see. I'm going back on mute.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Shuck now to throw. This one complete to Burton. And he's going to be touched down here. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Throwing, Shuck. This one left side, caught by Collins. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up second down. Now Shuck, looking deep here for Chase. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Jamar Chase, 52 yards. And the Bengals respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Now the extra point. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Now, early on, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Under a minute to go, clock running at a back-and-forth first quarter of play. A first down carry here for Johnson. And he stopped immediately there. The Steelers at 2-1 now to start the campaign, and they move back above 500 with a victory last week.
And you look at their start, a win, a loss, then a win. This might be something we see from them a lot this year because when they're at their best, they can play with anybody. But bringing their best every week, that's been a challenge thus far.
And that'll be incomplete. Johnson, the intended target, and it'll bring up third down. You talk about this Bengals defense. This crew against the pass, issues at times, ranked number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
They'll take that play right there each and every snap because throughout this season, they've given up some big plays. To be able to hold someone to no gain, oh, yeah, they'll take that one all game long.
Out of the gun now on third down. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up fourth down. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Taking it about the 16. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Bengals will take over here first and 10. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. At their own 32-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. At the 47-yard line. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. He'll look to throw. Open there. There's Darnell Washington. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. This will be caught by Brown. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 23. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. First and 10 at the 23-yard line. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Looking for A.J. Brown again, and he's got it again. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd down. At the Bengals' 19-yard line. And now an audible here into something else. Up the middle, Johnson. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal. At the 3-yard line. Let's go. Johnson will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll run it with Johnson. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Hands it off out of the gun. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
Third down and 13.
Here's Shuck. He'll try and do this himself. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away.
And no return here. This one's going inside the 15 to the 12-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
The partner is a former defensive back. I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
19, Tiger, number 60.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. Got him in, it's Brown. And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
They'll look to throw again.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Man open downfield, it's Metcalf.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Again, he'll drop to throw.
That's DK Metcalf running the slant. He's got it.
Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Here's second and 1 now from the 7.
They try the left side with Johnson. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And the Steelers.
They'll try it around. This is Johnson. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Alvin Kamara in the final seconds of the first half. And the Steelers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. To throw now, Shuck.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there.
At the 48-yard line.
To throw is Shuck.
Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be second down.
From the shotgun, it's Shuck.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't get in.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
They'll throw. Here's Shuck. He's got his target. That's complete.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 25-yard line.
And worth pointing out, after that last completion, that puts this young quarterback over 10,000 yards passing for his career. And fair to say, he's not done yet.
No doubt about it. He's really just getting started because he's not quite into the prime of his career. So it's likely he's going to hit a few more of these milestones as this career progresses. So let's face it, we'll acknowledge this number and we'll celebrate the milestone.
Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going.
Oh, it's complete. A diving grab there by Brown. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that cat?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. Pressure comes and down he goes.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. Boy, every time I see speed like that off the edge, Charles, I just don't know how these offensive linemen do it. I would think that they would get called for holding every play, and maybe they should have been called for holding on that one.
Yeah, maybe not just holding, but sometimes you end up setting back in the offensive backfield a little bit farther to try and help you with the edge. That's a penalty as well. Sometimes you overset, they'll come inside of you. That's what speed does. It disrupts an offense. And right now, you've got to pay attention to this.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A big play there. 89 yards.
And the Steelers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead now up to 14.
Bengals 14. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Back to throw.
He'll complete this one to Collins.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And 3rd and 8 now.
The terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long. He's across midfield, and he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, they certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 2nd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
This is 2nd and 8.
Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. No gain on the play. And 3rd and 8 now.
All right, partner, I wasn't good enough to get this done, but I played with plenty of guys who did. When they spotted wide receiver screen and they got to the football fast and blew the whole thing up, the same result as we just saw usually happened. No gain.
Third down, Shuck from the gun. That is caught.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 14. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
That's another Bengals first down. It's a gain of 23 yards.
To the air again, here's Shuck.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Throwing, Shuck. Quick throw there is incomplete.
Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. Who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bengals have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the fourth.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
Will go down as a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. This is caught. It's Brown. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 41 yards.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10 to the 27-yard line.
That's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten the yard down to the 16. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. The Steelers on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. For the goal, run for Johnson. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
He handed it off there, but I don't really know if he would have kept it or tried to do anything else if it would have mattered.
Yeah, it's not always a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. Sometimes they're just at the line of scrimmage. There's just too many bodies to maneuver.
And as a result, now they're looking at a 4th down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
And it's taken in by his big tight end.
And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. I'll tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
They'll give up the middle to Johnson. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great effort there.
Hey, come on, bum. What we doing? Oh, you want to pull?
Second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers are
Man,
looking
that
for
sound like a
2
personnel
straight
issue,
as they
man.
head on to this fourth quarter.
That sound like personnel.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now up
Man, no,
to 13.
we ain't split, man. Y'all know the division go through the north, man. It go through Pittsburgh, man. Y'all know the rule. Y'all bow down to me, man. It's my division, man. I just got to win a playoff game. Listen, man, the North gonna do good this year. Cause I'm getting.
A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline.
I'm getting a playoff win this year, man.
Last time they were out, they scored as well.
If y'all make the playoff, y'all can represent too. Y'all out there fighting for dear life for 7 AC.
Keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field.
I will hope you 3-0. Well, it's gonna be 3-1. Sad. Come here. I thought you had this O-line. What is O-line that you was telling me about, though? You been screaming the last 3 weeks you had this O-line. Now you come to Pittsburgh, you can't figure it out, huh? Enough excuses now in the ring.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts.
Yeah, they have my defense with it.
With 2 remaining, we'll be back after this. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Now Shuck. Quick slant caught by Chase. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. Shuck now to throw. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on.
Yeah, go ahead, man. Go ahead, go for it, man. Get you up out of here, man. Enjoy your Sunday, man, because I'm going to enjoy mine when 8 o'clock comes, baby. Ohio State, man. Go Buckeye.
So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Indiana, win a Big Ten championship.
They'll indeed go. Here's Shuck.
How he just wide open like that, man? What kind of defense is we calling out there, man? Oh, no pressure get on or nothing. Oh.
Here's Shuck. They'll let this go deep for Collins.
Hey, you ain't finna keep tackling. Oh, and then look at my safety. He is dog water. Don't worry about it.
37 yards. And the Bengals have cut it back within a score.
They got Nico. Hey, man, if Nico Collins was doing all this with my aunt, he'd still be a Texan right now.
We've talked to coaches, and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. But sometimes athleticism beats you.
What'd you say, man?
That's almost like one of your turkey bowl games, isn't it? Just go long and hard. It worked really well for them.
That was a good one, man. You gotta do more like that, man. You gotta do him like that.
This game back with a
That was funny, though.
now as the kickoff's away.
No, sir.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
My boy DK is having him a day, baby.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score
Hey,
game.
man, them boys cry too much, dog.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up.
No, in the Madden, man. Marmar 804, your boy in Bills, man. Them boys. I've been getting tagged all day.
First down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Yeah, shut up, boy. They don't even cry like this on the 2. They don't even cry like this on the 2K.
Call a pass play here. We're going to call timeout. Run the ball.
Nah, he not in the 2K.
Control this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention.
We got an old line over here in Pittsburgh. We got time. We don't get hit that much.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Throw left side, take it in.
Call your time out. No, you want to. There you go.
As he's touched down after a short game.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Let's go now.
There's Johnson.
Good move. I gotta go for the dagger.
The second of their timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
You think so, huh?
They'll look to throw here.
Oh,
He's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
I'm going for it, though. I'm going for it, though. I'm going for the dagger. I'm going for it. You better be ready.
As they'll
I'm
head to
going
the
for it. I'm driving my nuts. I ain't worried about it.
What to do next. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll look to throw.
No, he didn't throw that ball good enough. Oh, go ahead and get your Gina.
And the Bengals are going to get the ball back.
That's crazy. He is our worst corner. I checked your corner, but that's crazy. He ain't put the ball where he needed to. He ain't put the ball. He ain't put the ball where it's supposed to though. He good though. Good stuff.
They'll look to throw.
Oh, that should have been a pick. Oh, bro.
Through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. 2-minute drills. They're tough enough.
Yeah, man. Let somebody else beat him.
Makes it significantly tougher.
And you don't have the margin where you can say, okay, I can allow for certain things and maybe change up a little bit. Because it's a 2-minute situation, you've got to try.
GG's, bum. Get off my field, man. Get off my field. Imagine not giving Chase or T. Higgins the ball to win you the fumble. Oh my God! What is? I gotta stop. Oh, they want them to win, man. What is going on? Wow! Oh, this game is broken, bro. You stop, bro. Yeah. Let me lock it. Let me lock it. Lock.
Force the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
They learning, man. We got some new guys out there. They learn.
He'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back.
I got to stop throw. I got to lock in. I got to lock in. Stop throw.
He's back to
End up
throw.
losing. There you go.
Gets it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I'm gonna stop. Need to stop right here, man.
And now you look up, and it's 4th down. So not only do you have to worry about getting big yardage, you also need to just keep the game alive.
Now Shuck on 4th down. He's got his running back out of the backfield. Now he's free at the 35.
Wow.
And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they need.
That's fine.
And now the extra point can tie
That's
this
fine.
thing up in the final minute.
Oh, man. Yeah, talking about you going for two. Sound good. I'm going for the
Means
win.
the future has arrived because I think most teams are looking for that
Absolutely.
hybrid running
I should have I spared you, though. I was feeling good, but
as well. And those catches
yeah, I fumbled. I should have been won the game. I started taunting. And nah, I ain't fumbling no more. I'm on my conservative ground.
To be able to break off a long play.
Let me lock in.
Yeah, we saw it in
You stop
college, his
trolling.
ability to spread out, catch the football. He's brought it to the NFL as well.
This
Let me
one
stop
all we
trying.
could have asked for. All tied, final minute as it kicks away here.
You stop trolling.
And able to get this out to the 25. Now it looks like we're going to get a stoppage here. An injured Steeler on that last
I ain't know what that is. 22.
So as the medical staff
Oh.
takes a look, we'll step
I ain't know
aside.
what that is, dog.
Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that's complete to Brown.
And he'll have a quick first down here as he gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10.
Looking to throw. Washington's got
Don't fight, Wash. That's Wash, baby. Fight.
field before being stopped.
We on field goal range. We on
Now the Steelers
field
use the
goal.
second of their 3
In the
timeouts.
rain, too, bro.
As the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Back to throw now on 1st down.
And he'll get it right back to Washington.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all.
The DB room trips. I've been to them.
Get on a roll. And now they're set up for the 1st and 10.
Now he's going to step up and run.
Got a man. It's Brown. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They've moved right
You see the play call, Clown.
like that.
I'm going for the win, though. I don't trust the rain.
Here we go. 1st and goal.
GG's, bum. Oh, buddy.
Incomplete.
That should have been a tutty.
Something we haven't really seen much of from him.
Nah, GG's, bum. I ain't playing with man.
He finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him
GG's,
down.
bum.
Pass rush is usually the
Come to
best
pit and get popped.
on his back. Usually can't complete a pass.
I should have been won the game, though. I started trolling.
So he's been on
That's all good.
the
I'll
start
take
of the
that.
season, and he connects on the field goal there.
I should have stopped trolling off the rip.
Partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
No big return, please. Very good.
A fun, close ball game comes to a
Yo, my bad. I was in my man game. Let me read y'all chat, see what's going on. But I see, New England called me and said, you was in the house, but you was trying to, you was trolling him or something like that. He was home for being petty and didn't want to play him. So I'm finna read y'all chat now. But if you did that, that most definitely.